Hey everybody, today we are going to be going over another dungeon tour. And we're almost done, guys. We're almost done. So last time we did Famine, we only have Ash, Decay, and Ruin to go, as far as what I know so far. Now, there's any secret ones or something like that, we can go over those later, but let's get right into this. Make sure we got bandages, we'll get a few more. Then we'll just go ahead and head over to Ash. You know what? And permafrost. We didn't do permafrost yet. So let's head in here. Pretty nice, like the old skull there and stuff. So it looks like, if you guys can see this, it looks like this is its own little dungeon here off of a, like, I guess right in the middle of some land there, so you'll have to walk a little bit to get to this one. Unless you can use, like, the public rune books and stuff. Alright, so far looking pretty ominous. Starting off with 400 gold. So this must be like one of the more in-game dungeons. Starting off with 400 gold on a Mongbat's crazy. Be careful in here. They do a lot of far away damage from range. If you weren't with us last video, I was able to bond my tank pet. So things are going to be a little less terrifying knowing that if it does get killed, I can bring it back. Ooh. So lava is everywhere. Ooh, there's a crab. Some people, well, they swear by this as a pet. So we're going to check that out. We'll have to do a little bit of animal lore over there. And see what we're looking at as far as just overall stats. And my goal here shortly is to get my thief up and going so I can start getting some of these dungeon kind of rares. Just kind of decorate the house a little bit. Let's head up this way first. And I still haven't even leveled up my animal taming. I have the ability to level it up now to like 107, and I haven't felt like going and like doing it on the mooses. Whenever my options when I log in is to go like run dungeons or go tame moose over and over again, I've chosen the dungeons. So I really need to do it though, that way I can go see if I can't get that dragon pet, kind of test it out. But I was talking in the Discord the other day, it feels really good for it to take as long as it does to level up your pets. You can't do it in a day. And I think that's good because you really have to like sit back and think about what pet you want to level up and what pet you're going to use. I'm going to put a taunting rune on this guy as soon as I level him up a little bit more. I don't really want to do it right now because honestly, he's not tanking all that much better than my dog is. So I'm not really overly interested in Oh, really? This guy's... he's okay. Hmm. Yeah, he's okay. Fire damage. I mean, I guess that's good. If you needed something with fire damage. I am going to stick with my wolf. So we're not getting a whole ton of EXP over here in this area. So, ooh, that's cool looking though. Little phoenix thing. So up here on the left, it looks like there's a little platform in the middle of the lava. It looks promising for something cool to be at. Let's run away or so fast. And these things look cool. It's like a mix of one of those Naga things and maybe like a Medusa with more arms. So we're going to head up here to the left and take a look at what we've got up here, because it looks like I said there's... oh. So I doubt my icebreaker has resistance to fire, so this could be bad. So yeah, I could definitely see why having multiple different pets, obviously with different resistances, would be good. The amount of time and effort it takes to level them up would be crucial, obviously, in your strategy to what pets you want to get. Because you definitely wouldn't want to go to level 10 on a pet back to back. I mean, I'm sure you'd get pretty burnt out on that. So you definitely want to pick out like the specific pet that you wanted. And there's a long list on the wiki, so it kind of just depends on what you want, like flavor of the week kind of thing. This guy is he's a hoss. I forgot that I have discordance. Forgive me. I always thought it was super unique on UO. Like on any other game, if it gets to the point where the monsters begins to flee, you celebrate, because at that point you pretty much have free access to just beat the monster down. Like whenever they started to flee, UO, it's like, nah, we'll still have the thing beat the crap out of you the entire time it's fleeing. So we have not been in here very long, and we are already up to 10k gold. I mean, so this would definitely be a good dungeon to go into if you're trying to raise up your gold. Not a mong bat, a fire bat. That's what we must have fought in the beginning. And there is a lot more Scorch Fiends and things like that up here. Oh my gosh, my phone won't leave me alone. So we'll take on another one of these. Our Discord is still only at 102. I need to get more of that. I need to get more animal taming, animal lore, and then of course we can work on the secondary stuff. Yeah, I'm not able to Discord this guy at all. And these guys seem to be guarding the... You can look right here. I'm trying to get up to over here where there's like this pillar or circle in the middle of some lava. And these guys seem to be guarding the entrance to it, so odds are either there's going to be more of these, or maybe like that's an area where you drop in the peerless item and spawn a peerless boss or something. Where's he going? No way, come on. He went right up the mountain. Just straight Skyrimmed it. Am I hitting from here? Amazery sucks so bad. Like just damage-wise. Oh. So I too can walk up the mountain. I just can't seem to get down. Aw, oh, come on. Don't make me stuck up here. Okay, cool. Well, okay. Keep taking fall damage, almost died. Alright, let's never come back to that area ever. Yeah, we got another Scorch Fiend up here on the... like the little entrance area to the platform. Let's kind of go take a sneak peek. Ah, another Scorch Fiend. I guess I can go over there and look in just a second. If it's a peerless area, that'd be cool to know. That way we can come back whenever we're a little stronger and do some peerless bosses. Maybe, if that's something that you can solo. I guess historically, if you look at any MMO ever, like the lava dungeons are always going to be the more difficult dungeons, huh? I can't think of a single game where I've walked into a dungeon with lava in it and I was like, oh, this ought to be a breeze. So I guess that does tend to make more sense that these guys are going to be more difficult. And being that I have crap fire resistance on my icebreaker, I would say that she's holding up pretty well against fire type stuff. And once I can get my discordance up, this is going to go so much smoother. Oh, wow. He's almost dead. My Discord goes off. So I can Discord these guys, just rarely, apparently. And 2K a piece, that's nothing to joke about. If you could kill these a little faster with like Discord going and stuff, and obviously higher level pets, things like that, this would be a great way to make some money. 2K a pop. Ooh, that's new. Oh, wait. Let's try not to get an infernal, whatever they're called, and this thing. So this is an infernal blade master, and that is a scorch fiend. So we don't want to get both of those together, I don't think. Geez, that guy did more damage to my guy than the scorch fiend did. So I have also learned that these don't sell very well, or at all. So if you get copies, probably don't need to loot them, to be honest, if they're not going to sell well. Because I've got a tremendously large bag of them in my bank. And everybody, stay tuned. Also, I've got a video coming out whenever I can piece it all together and edit it for an actual tour of the server, I guess you'd call it, with all the different unique features, the unique map, the, you know, different towns and cities, things like that. And I'm hoping I can get it together pretty quickly. I want it to look nice though, so I mean, I'm not going to just throw it together. I want it to be something that really shows off the server. But if you're not subscribed, go ahead and hit that subscribe thing so you can see it when it comes out. It should be pretty good. If you like the content. If you don't like the content, then leave me a comment and tell me I suck. No, don't do that. I'd be sad. I don't do that. I tried to sound tough, it didn't work. I would be sad. Yeah, I must have like a 1% chance to Discord this thing. So really, it's not that big of a deal. Need to buy more discordance things. Or find more, that would be even better. I am cheap. Had to spend like 600,000 on that the knight's castle thing that I got, the new house. So I'm feeling pretty poor. Okay, so I don't know if this is a peerless thing or not. It looks like a platform or something epic. Something super epic right there. So I don't know. I don't know if you got to do something or you got to have like the peerless items. Every dungeon, I believe, has a peerless item with it that you can use to summon something like super cool. I have found lots of those items in other dungeons. I just am, I haven't tried it, but I don't feel like I'm ready to fight a peerless boss unless I can have some help, so. And I think, for the most part, my guildies on here are very much opposite time zones. I know one is from Ukraine. And you know, you can kind of tell, you know, whenever you talk to them through text, like, probably not sitting in Texas with you. So I think that our time zones are pretty different, unless I'm up at night, which typically there's a lot of moments where I'm up at night, so. Which is usually where I catch them. And of course they invite me. They've been really good about inviting me to like the ocean bosses and things like that, which are really fun. Whenever they cast Invis, they reset their aggro. So if they uninvis, like they won't aggro your pet, I guess, first. I mean, they'll aggro you immediately, though. So if they go invis on you, you gotta be super careful to get away so they don't engage you immediately. My guy goes down like a wet paper sack right now. He's crazy weak when it comes to these guys hitting. I don't know if that's just like my pets are that much more beefy, or it's just these mobs. But man, if I get smacked by these guys, it's over. Like, it really is. Like, I got a couple of hits in me and I'm dead. So you gotta be real careful when they invis. Like, stay out of that range, because they'll do some big old damage on you. Okay, so we've seen that area. We're gonna go back around here and see if there's anything else on the other side. These guys are just super tough, and they've got 2,000 plus gold apiece, so now we're up to 24,000, which I feel like is a pretty strong amount for how long we've been here. We've been here less than 20 minutes, like actually in the dungeon, and 24,000, which puts us right about, you know, 72,000 an hour, which is a huge amount of gold. And so yeah, I guess it really did. Well, of course you got gems and anything else that drops, and you know, blah blah blah. But I was talking to a guy that also does taming quite a bit, and he said that there are rare pets that are only around for certain events. That one of them, he has it paired up with his fire crab, and it actually boosts the fire damage or lowers their fire resist. One of the two. I don't remember what he said, but it's one of those two. It makes his fire damage more, and he said he shreds it with it. Damage is crazy. So I'd have to see that. I haven't seen it like in person, but it actually is really exciting to know that there are some rare pets that are available during certain events. Gives you something to really look forward to on the events, which I love. Like, I love, UO has always been great with events. You know, the whole place is mocked up like Christmas. Whenever it's Christmas time, the banks all got trees on it and stuff. Super cool. Halloween is the same. UO was always big on holidays and seasons. So I think that's really, really cool that the emulated version of those is still, you know, still going on strong with the seasons and events. Keep going with this guy. What are you doing? Oh, yeah, I guess you could do that. Oh no. He Skyrimmed it again. For some reason, my pets don't want to Skyrim it. So I really honestly feel like every time if I go up there, I'm just taking a huge risk of just getting absolutely wrecked. Come over here, I can't. Okay, but he's still gonna do fire stuff on me, nerd. Alright, let's see. Alright. We'll try it. See if I get smoke checked. Oh my god, look at that. 41%, almost immediately. That's wild. Now I'm really stuck. Oh, okay, no I'm not. Oh my gosh, go. Yeah, I'm not gonna be doing that anymore. I'm not chasing anybody up there. I said that last time, but I'm not gonna do that again. For sure. I was too close for comfort. So these Scorch Fiends are pretty prominent around here, it looks like. Which is fine. That's a lot of gold you're gonna get. You'll definitely want to fight them away from an area they can like climb a mountain though. So basically we're going to be going this direction now, and it looks like there's like some kind of settlement over here. So we're going to check that out and see if that may lead down to a floor 2. I can't imagine what floor 2 is going to be like if they've already got things like the Scorch Fiends on this level. Ooh, a phoenix. Huh. Resist is way overcapped, 123. I guess no cold resist, maybe? I don't know what that means exactly. Oh gosh. Oh my gosh. Physical and fire damage. Huge intelligence. Good strength. Decent hit points. That's basically what my tank has. Huh. But I think he's going to be more obviously mage and not have parry or anything like that. Definitely not going to have the stun. I'm getting kind of spoiled to my pets now. But you'll get emotionally invested in them because like you spend so much time leveling them up. You don't want to just toss one the minute you find something different, which I love that. I think that's really nice. And if you see someone like at a bank, and when you scroll over them, you can see what level they are, you know? So if you see like a level 10 pet at the bank, you know that, you know, that guy's been, he put in some serious time and effort into that pet. You almost don't need to ask if it's a good pet or not, because you know that if he spent that much time and days and days and days leveling it up, that it's going to be a good pet. Alright, so we're going to skip that guy. Ooh. An Infernal Drake. So Drakes I'm not too worried about, but is there like an Infernal Dragon down here? And the Scorch Slug things look like a different version of that Triton. What it looks like. swear, I think I discorded my own pet again. Yeah, I did. I discorded my own pet again, like a complete noob. So if you're wondering why I'm a complete noob, the script I'm running to heal my pets with me, you know, I can switch it from one script to the other to heal the pets. It targets them every 2 seconds, basically. And sometimes the target will be on my cursor, and it'll switch back to the pet to heal it, and I'll click, boom, like thinking I'm trying to discord the bad guy, and guess what? It doesn't discord the bad guy. It discords me, the good guy. So we need to invis for, I think it's like 10 seconds to get rid of Discord on my guy. I don't want to walk into that new area with, you know, bigger, badder things with my pet discorded, especially not the one with no fire resist. Yeah, 16% fire resist. Get wrecked. The Blade Masters actually hit really hard, so I don't know that I'd want to fight two at once of those things. I mean, especially if they were on different targets. Like, I couldn't heal both of them. Couldn't do that. Not yet. Need to get some more levels in the tank. Oh, Paragon. I was like, why is this guy so much more difficult? I was about to be like, man, maybe I was wrong about the drakes. I don't want to find a dragon then, that's for sure. All right, let's see. 700 gold. Wah, wah. So this over here leads up to that. We're going to go back down because I want to go to the other side where it looks like there's like a little village or something in the fire. So we're going to go back down and around. I'm going to have to kind of cool it on the looting, I guess. This place has got such good loot, I'm not able to go through the whole dungeon without going back and depositing. Ooh, what are you? See the different colors, though? The different kind of, like, shades you can get in different stuff? We've seen two different well, I guess the Paragon would have been 3, but they all look the same. But we've seen several different kinds, and we got a different Phoenix over here, too. Lizard is freaking out. Oh! Thanks a lot, Lizard. Oh my gosh. Alright, well. Oh! Look how fast he runs. Get from me. Oh, he was going after the pet. My gosh. That's not even a Paragon. What are you looking at, Lizard? You guys probably can't see this crazy lizard, but he is right there. And he ran over and just started headbutting the glass. I don't know if he's trying to get at a cricket or something. He's being crazy. Stay over there, dude. 60%. Weirdo. I guess I really need to also get vet up to 120. That way I'll heal more. Or 4 more, should we say. Yeah, they're really good about getting up on the mountains in this one. So you gotta be real careful because it'll get to a point where you can't see your target anymore, and which could be good because that means they can't see you. So maybe you could run by them or something. But Pretty wild. Just destroyed both of my pets. So there's no way I could take two of those at the same time. Zilch. Zilch way. I'm feeling like way less confident about going into this little city over here because everything's just getting harder and harder. But to be honest, you kind of want that, to be fair. I've only been on the server about a week and a half. I should be running into places where I can't go. You know, I should be running into places that I can't access yet. I can't beat that stuff yet. So I wouldn't even be mad about that at all. You want to find places that are more difficult. Okay, I want that. See, my guys hit so much harder when it's discorded. I need to get Discord up too. Well, I need to do it. I need to get everything up, I guess, but... Music, Discord, vet, taming, lore. The only thing I really don't need to raise, because I just don't care about other than recalling and gating, is Majory. Majory to me, it's more of a PvP thing. Like, Majory is awesome in PvP, but I'm not a PvPer, so it really doesn't have this huge appeal to me other than, you know, it's got some quality of life functionality. Like, you can teleport and you can do little odds and ends and stuff like that, but I don't know. I just find I would much rather be able to do something like archery or something like that, but I don't have the skills right now to remove. I got to keep music and Discord. And again, I do like being able to recall. That's pretty huge. I don't like having to like walk everywhere or constantly be recharging my book with recall scrolls. Invisibility is nice. You don't have to use an entire skill on healing. Or I mean, sorry, hiding. Why did I say healing? Wow. Alright, so we're getting there. We just got to go up through here, and I feel like I'm going to have to start leaving some gold on the corpses. Yeah, because we're like at 420. I don't want to also get to the point where all it takes is for them to do a debuff on me and I can't move, you know? So we'll still check the corpses, obviously, for scrolls. But yeah, I think we're going to have to do without looting the gold here. So remember that if you're going to come play Ash Dungeon, gold for days. Even the little stuff seems to drop pretty... Yeah, 400 gold for a little goblin that got crushed. So that's huge, you know? Charred Bone Activist. Archivist. I thought it said activist. I was looking for like it's holding its sign up or whatever. No more violence in Ash Dungeon. Jeez. Lots of stuff over here. There's a couple of different things that can get you. Obviously, it's going to be one or two really hard creatures, or you could also get in a situation where you've got like 5 or 6 decent creatures, and then it's like, oh, Ashen Tomb. What does that do? It's blessed. Oh, okay, we'll figure that out. I guess probably like a quest or something. Oh my Lanta. These are the guys that just clapped my pets a second ago. There's like a whole array of them up here. Hard pass. And this looks like a fire version of what I have. That could be pretty cool, actually, to have. Oh boy. Okay, well, let's try to make it down the middle here. If I die, I die, I guess. Ah! Where did that guy come from? Well, I got him. I got him discorded. Okay, so these guys may not be as difficult to discord as the other ones. 1,000 gold. My gosh, everything here drops just plethoras of gold. Go away. Go away, Blade Guardian. Go away. Go away! We're gonna roll up in here. Oh my god, dude. That was freaking scary. Yeah, to be honest, I shouldn't be over here. There's no way. Those Blade Guardians can kill both of my pets. Like, I'm gonna do it because, like, I wanna kind of see what this place is about. But yeah, I would not be coming in here if it wasn't for the video. 4 control slots, 700 HP. Overcap on wrestling and tactics. I bet you that thing's a monster. But 4 slots is a little high. I wouldn't be able to keep my warg with me. It sure does pack a punch. Okay, come over here. Come over here. Now fight. And with hide and sneak, I'll be able to get my thief all the way back here to like loot these chests and things like that. I bet you that this stuff. See what I mean? I got debuffed and now I'm way over. But I bet you these chests and things over here are awesome. Bet you they've got a ton of good stuff. I'm just scared of these guys. They got me scared of them. Well, it's like that squid thing. I wouldn't be fighting. No, stop going that way. What are y'all doing? The pets like want to take a tour of themselves. Oh, okay, I'm out of stamina. That's just great. Got it. Got it. Well, got it discorded, should I say. Come on. Come on. See, the additional damage that like having archery or something like that would provide in situations like this would be clutch, and I don't have it with just doing discordance. But I can't tell you that, oh no, don't hit me. I can't tell you that it would be better or worse than having it discorded, because I don't know. I'll have to test that out. I've got to create another character and kind of just see what we're working with. Because that would be a very interesting thing to find out, is if whether or not having archery would actually kind of ping it in a better direction than it would with just musicianship and disco. Because I'd want to do archery, anatomy. Oh yeah, I guess I couldn't really even do that because I'd have to drop either vet or something. Pass. All right, well, the good news is I think that this is the end of it over here. It looks like it is 1 floor, which, trust me, is all the floor you'll need. I'm getting a ton of EXP, too. We've almost got 50,000 EXP in this one run. And, yeah, about 50,000 EXP in this one run, because I had just leveled up my dude here to level 5 last video. So that's crazy EXP too. So not only crazy money, crazy EXP on top of that as well. So you're going to want to head over here. What is this stuff? Why is it, for starters, why is it blessed? And for second, what is an Ashen Tomb? I'm gonna take it because I don't know what it is, but I have no clue what it's for. All right, let's get out of here. I'm curious if I can make it out of here alive. I made it in. Okay, so that guy looks like he's stuck in the wall. Oh, no, he is not stuck in the wall. He's stuck right up my butt. All right, let's go this way. Come on, pets, please. No, pet. No, pet. The one time I was outrunning the creature and my pet decides to go off and go AWOL. Alright, well, let's go. Alright, I got him discorded. So these are different than the Bladesman then. So the Bladesman must be like this dude's bigger brother or something, because that wasn't that bad. I mean, I'm going to take it. I don't know what it does. Okay, we can take the Guardsman. We don't want to mess with the Bladesman. Apparently. Allegedly. So we're going to go this way because I see something on the map I might be able to see if I zoom out over here. Okay, so this is its separate area over here. But I don't see... Okay, I was making sure there wasn't like a staircase down or something I missed. I didn't know if there was a level 2 or not. It doesn't look like there is one unless I'm just absolutely missing it. Which is very possible. But I think we've run all the way through. I would not be surprised though if I missed something. This thing is, it's a huge dungeon. Like just the area that we were in, so far has been huge. And there's a lot more to it that we haven't explored. Every crevice, you know, like a place that there could be a staircase. We may have missed something that there could be a staircase in. Because there is a little bit more here to the right. So we're going to go just a little bit more to the right and just kind of see. By the way, it's going to add like a whole new level of Ultima Online for you, especially even if you've played the game for a million years like everyone else that plays UO has. I don't know that there's a whole plethora of people out there that are like, hey, I want to try a new game. Let's do UO. There's probably people that have already played it, you know? But not knowing where everything already is a very nice addition. I'm going to be able to play these dungeons for months before I'm like, oh, okay, I got them all. And by that point, I mean, I've already talked to the owner. He's making more and more content. So there's always probably going to be something that you can go do that you've never done before, or that you're not going to be 100% on, which I think is amazing, especially for a game as old as UO is, because a lot of us are stuck in the whole, like, I love Death Star, and it's my favorite dungeon ever in the old school, you know, UO. But I know exactly where I could probably walk through Death Star with my eyes closed, just hearing my footsteps and know where I was going. So being able to go into an area where I'm not even 100% sure where I'm going and what, you know, bad monster is going to be around the corner, that kind of stuff has been really, really cool. And of course, everything's been so beautiful, like a blistering dragon. Okay, so you see how there's two different colors here? There's this bright orange, and then down here you've got like a darker. That's what I'm talking about. You're going to be able to customize the way you know, are looking, you know. Some people, they don't care about that. I love the whole, you know, fashion quest segment of anything that you're going to do on an MMO. But being able to have like a custom looking dragon that you didn't have to go spend tons of gold or whatever kind of, you know, currency the server has. Guess we could take a quick peek at it. 3 slot. Okay. See, if this thing was like set up to be a tank, 3 slots, 721 HP. Did that say it? Hold on. That had pretty good. Pretty decent. Yeah, good resists, actually. There's nothing as low as mine has 16%. 60% fire. That could be bad if you go into some place that has like high fire resistance or something, but if this was a strength dex pet, this would make an amazing tank. What's that? Blistering Dragon Heart. Okay. A wheel. Another Phoenix. That's a great spot for a Phoenix, too. If you wanted a Phoenix, that'd be the perfect place to tame one if you can get past the, you know, big-ass dragon. Let's take a look at this dragon, too. Let's just see if they differ at all sometimes on there. Nah. That's still great, though. Over 800 strength. Oops. Yeah, that's a phenomenal pet right there. For being a 3 slot and not a 4, I'd rather have this than that. That thing we saw over there that was 4 slots, I'd much rather have this. So yeah, I think this would be a great pet to have if you wanted a 3 slot pet. In fact, I may come back here and get one of these because I just found out last video that my icebreaker that I thought was 3 slots and I was going to pair really well with my warg is actually 2 slots. And as crazy as it sounds, I want to fill all of my slots up with pets because just having these right here, I'm losing an entire slot worth of capability. So in other words, a 3 slot pet is going to outperform a 2 slot pet just because that's how balancing works. And I want to be able to have all 5 slots filled. And this would be a perfect little addition to our family. Awesome looking blistering dragon. I am kind of curious as to what all colors they have now. But that's let me go. Let me get my video done here and then I'll go do all that boring stuff on my own. So coming down here, it doesn't look like there's any kind of stairwell to an additional level of hell or whatever this thing is. So I think that we're going to be also another blistering dragon. An orange one too. You'd have to name it like Charizard or something. That'd be cool. I feel like that's a must. Hey, let me loot you, bro. I don't want to leave any skill scrolls on the ground or anything. I very much still need them, so. Okay, we're gonna have to. Trying to figure out which is the best way to get out of here. All right, we're back. We're back. We're back. We're back. Let's get out of here. All right, a lot of people will swear by these hellhounds too. So if you're like a tamer, these hellhounds are supposed to be really, really good. You can get 5 of them. But I wouldn't know how to keep all 5 of those things alive. I can barely keep my stuff alive. Having 5 pets would be insanity to me. So we're gonna need to go around. Dang, look at the snake. The snake is determined. Go away. Oh no. Oh no, now it's going super fast. Why is it so fast? Alright, let's get out of here. Alright, we're gonna skip this Scorch Fiend if we can and just kind of fall this way. Let's go this way. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, don't. No. Alright, we're gonna keep running. Let's just keep running and see if he slows down. Dude, look at Scorch Fiend just hauling after my guy. Oh my god. Ah, see my guy stunned him. Get wrecked. Okay, so I think we're going the right way. Dude, why am I so lost? Yeah, I'm way lost. Oh, no, I'm not. No, I'm not. I don't need directions. Kind of trying to get out of here. We're pushing like an hour on the video. I don't really want to have you guys over an hour. I'm trying not to. But goodness, this was a massive dungeon. Well, I gotta say, I think that probably not for your first, first couple skills, level up your stuff. I haven't been in here with a fencer, so I'm not 100% sure on how well you would do as a fencer. I have no idea. I do not have one of those yet. But I would say that Ash has to be both the hardest, but also both most rewarding dungeon I've gone into. Just massive amounts of both EXP and money. So if you are looking to just maximize your time spent on something, I'm at 44k and I was leaving things on the bodies because I didn't want to get into a position where I was over encumbered with all those, pretty dangerous creatures. So all in all, Ash Dungeon, excellent dungeon. Loved it. One more amazingly custom built dungeon for you guys. So, and I will see you guys in the next video where we will be exploring the last two dungeons, Decay and Rune. So I'll see you guys then. You guys have a wonderful day and thanks for watching.